What players do you enjoy watching and why?
My brother.
Yeah?
My brother plays in Penafiel, second division in Portugal. By far the one I most enjoy. And then it's just like my friends, to be honest, because of that relationship.
Before I start this video, I want to give my huge condolences to the family of Diogo, Jota and André Silva. Such a tragic event that is actually really difficult for me to speak about. And I will get into that a little later in the video. To his wife, Ruth, and his 3 kids, I would just love to send nothing but prayer and thought during this time. I know it extremely well because I have lost a footballing parent in such a tragic and sudden way on foreign soil. So this video was really heartfelt, and this moment, this tragedy was really difficult, and it really hits home for me. And this goes to the point of why I waited a little bit longer to do a video like this, and I gave some time out of respect and going through the motions and trying to be a little bit more cautious during this very sensitive and very delicate manner.
When people leaves this world, normally we all say, such a nice guy. Diogo was really a nice guy. He had my agent, he had my structure, so of course I knew a lot about him. And people in Liverpool, they know what I'm saying is the truth. He's a kid that nothing was easy for him. He had to fight to arrive where he arrived. He was not from this generation. He was not chasing protagonism. Was the protagonism that found him because of his talent. And the history is something really crazy. 3 kids that stay without a dad, a young woman without his husband, the parents that lose both sons. Is crazy. It's difficult to understand. Maybe one day we will understand, but not now.
The fact that Jota and André were brothers and both shared the same profession, being a professional footballer, is an astronomical feat in itself, and the margins for that happening are 1 billion in one, if you will. But the fact that they both passed away together in the off-season after having such a triumphant season, winning the title, winning all these things, enjoying the spoils of your labor, and heading back to their families to enjoy more time with them together is just something that absolutely baffles me. It just adds to the tragedy of the event even more so. I cannot fathom what the family's going through, the wife, the 3 kids, the rebuilding, the feelings, the memories. It's so fresh, it's so sudden. And what happens when you deal with the death of someone that is famous and someone that's in the spotlight, what happens a lot of the time is it becomes about the fans, it becomes about the players, it becomes about the club. And a lot of the time, the family and the kids come last in some regards. And I will go on to also say, if you are a fan of football, a fan of him, a fan of the club, a fan of the family, be mindful of this. Tread lightly, be mindful, be thoughtful, because this is such a very sensitive time right now.
Which player did you sell that you least wanted to sell?
In the last 9 or 8 years, I think we shouldn't have sold Diogo Jota. At that time, I spoke with Nuno, and we may sell one of the players, maybe Diogo or Adama. Nuno chose Adama to stay because he thinks maybe Adama was so important for how he played. Of course, at the time, Diogo was injured a little bit too much, so he was injured for 2 months, then 2 months again, and not playing so well in the last 3-4 months for us. But he went to Liverpool, he did so well, and I was very happy for him. He was a very good guy and a smart boy. So if you ask me if I can change the history, I wouldn't have sold it.
I will also like to go and say that I'm a proud football lover. I love the sport. I love the culture. I love the lifestyle. I love the history. And in this tragic event, it has shown me why I love football and why I love the fans and why I love all of these different elements within the sport. Seeing the nation come together and seeing the fans all from all different walks of life from all over the world show love and show testament and just come together despite their differences. Because football is just football. These players are real people. These are human beings. They are brothers. They are fathers. They are sons. They are husbands. Yeah, they are more than just a player on the pitch. They are more than just the badge. Don't get me wrong, the badge is important, the club is important, the football is important, but they are human beings too. And seeing the outpour, seeing the outreach during the funeral and the testimony from his teammates and the fans is just, yeah, it was pleasant to see during this time.
So one of the players who plays for Liverpool has got a special message for us. We look at this screen behind me for a second. He might have something to tell you, so...
Hello everyone at Boss Kids. I heard my song was the most voted for the best song of all of the players. I personally agree with that. So perhaps Jamie can sing it for you guys and you can see it extra loud. We are champions!
His name is Diogo.
I would like to point out that I saw that Cristiano Ronaldo caught a lot of flack for not attending the funeral. And I will say this, I think that was the right choice. He is a megastar. It would take away some of the light from what is important of that day. And let's say he does go to the funeral and it does go left and the fans act up and it becomes a frenzy about Cristiano instead of Jota and André. That would sit so heavy on the family's heart and Cristiano's heart. So to avoid certain misrepresentation, I think it's a smart move. He can pay his respects at a later time in his own time. And I have no doubt that the character of Cristiano would have definitely have reached out to the family and expressed his condolences and had expressed the fact that he is going to stand back at this time and go to pay his respects at a later date. I have no doubt that he did that. I would also like to point out that I think that Liverpool is a fantastic club with a great fan base, with a great level of history and understanding of the sport and the culture. I think they will go above and beyond to show their love and respect for Jota over the years. I have no doubt they will probably retire his jersey and they will pay out the remainder of his contract and look after his family, his legacy, and his credentials and particulars in a manner that is conducive. I cannot imagine what the teammates are going through, having shared such experiences. This is a type of brotherhood that not many outsiders understand about what it's like to be a part of a team, what it's like to be a part of a changing room, a part of a winning, dynamic group set of men that you have literally shed blood, sweat, and tears with. There's a bond, there's a brotherhood, there's an energy, a synergy amongst that is really, really difficult to translate in words.
My partner from last year, Hey, boom! 34. We could not find him who was scoring goals as a kid.
Yeah, we It's okay. It's okay. I was a striker, but oh my God! No! Maka take his World Cup. That's my World Cup.
You know Spanish?
Of course, bro.
Ibu is here. Ibu is
You.
I rent
my garage for free.
I just needed a bit of extra space, so I just rent European Championships or World Cup or this or that. So it's kind of keep going, and sometimes we don't have these moments to just look back. Maybe in the future when we retire. And I'll just keep collecting moments and staying.
Again, rest in peace to Jota and André. My condolences to the family, nothing but love and prayers sent. And that also goes for the adjacent families and friends also, because they are just as important. As fans of football, I say respect their time, respect their journey, respect their healing and their grieving. Give them the support, give them the space that's necessary. And I will say that anything that they do in the future for the club, whether it's merchandise, shows, documentaries, anything to do with André and Jota, just give it its full support. Put your hand in your pocket when needed. And more importantly, just never forget the legacy that they've left behind and the impact that they've had on football. I would just like to say thank you, football. Stay focused, stay blessed. Look more.